I mean, if I'm really hungry and I have nothing else, I probably, but if you buy this, you're really wasting your money. Can I say that? Hello everyone, it's Terry from Umezushi. Today we are doing something different, something fun. We are going to sample and critique 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sushi outlets. I have no idea what they are. It's completely blind tasting to me, and we'll see how that goes. This is the plan. I'm going to taste it, and I'm going to say something good, something maybe not so good about each dish. Maybe give it a score. Yes, I will give them a score, and I'll have to guess which sushi comes from where. And without further ado, let's roll it on. This is the first one. You can see some effort has gone into it. We got unagi, and that looks like aburi salmon, so slightly seared. First thing first, I'm going to test the rice. So I'm just going to pinch a bit of rice off without anything. Try that. Well cooked, well seasoned. Too much force, little bit on forming the nigiri and the rice dough. But actually, the rice it tastes good. Try this all together now. The unagi, yeah, nothing surprising, nothing too special there. Most likely this is prepackaged, frozen, and just either steamed or microwave, then sliced. Yep. Pretty much as expected. Definitely not a supermarket sushi, for sure. 7, yep. 7 out of 10, I would say. Not 10 out of 10. Rice, mainly the rice is too dense and it requires a lot of biting into it. That's the biggest thing. I'm biased with unagi. Unagi, that is just a bought-in ingredient, so most places will taste the same. Salmon was good, and with the aburi, I would prefer it to have a little bit more thickness, and that also look like the back fillet rather than the belly, which is the fattier part, would really benefit from searing. You know, you melt some of that fat away and makes it a bit more exciting. And add maybe a little bit of citrus, but that's just my personal preference. Number 2, let's look at this. Cuboid rice, very standardized, it's machine made, and the rice is very compact. It's almost like one sheet of rice rather than the individual grains. Lights definitely doesn't go through. This, without even try it, I know it's supermarket one. Could be some Yo Sushi one. I'm just going to have this, and it's so hard, and it also crumbles. You can tell it breaks up like powder. This has been heavily refrigerated, so the starch in the rice has lost its gelatinization and it has crystallized. Smoked salmon as well, so for safety, yeah, a lot of the ingredients is either cooked or smoked with supermarket sushi. No, sorry. The rice just sort of crumbles into this cement, dry cement, and coats around the fish. It's quite unpleasant. 3 out of 10? Yeah, 3 out of 10. Not right at the bottom because the flavor is balanced. So if the texture is different, texture is better, it will score higher. Oh, interesting. Okay, this doesn't look like supermarket ones. Why? It's a bit loose, and I think these are real salmon. I think I have a good idea about where they might be. Maybe one of the probably not supermarkets, but maybe one of the sushi chains, mass-produced sushi chains, and maybe with some internal production rather than factory production. Well, we'll go straight. The rice looks dense, but actually with the sauce and the salmon and the avocado, it's not dry, it's not starchy, it doesn't stick to your mouth, it doesn't glue to it. Surprisingly pleasant with this one. I'm just going to take some rice and try it on its own. Yep, overcooked, overmixed, and overworked. Given where I think it comes from, it's good. It's good. I would say 5 out of 10. Use chive, expensive ingredient. Definitely not supermarket, you can tell. Okay, let me try some of the rice on its own. This rice is undercooked. The color, it's very opaque rather than translucent. Good rice, once it's cooked and mixed, it will be a little bit translucent. That's a shame. It's got a lot of good things going for it, but at the same time, the basics, it's not quite right. Maybe at the 5 out of 10 mark. No, actually lower, 4 out of 10. I think the basic of sushi is the rice, and the rice has to be cooked correctly. I can tell this is factory produced again. The signature, this is the sushi robot or the sushi machine shape. It just pops out in this round plate. You probably all have seen that in Umezushi or something. Again, smoked salmon. So yeah, I'm very confident this is a supermarket production. Ooh, that has so much vinegar and sugar in the rice. That is not normal. That's like eating dessert. I'll have to. Smoked salmon again, that's our benchmarking one. You know, the rice crumbles like another refrigerated sushi we had before. No. This is worse than previous one. 2 out of 10. No, maybe 1 out of 10. Sorry, I really wouldn't eat this. I mean, if I'm really hungry and I have nothing else, I probably. But yeah, sorry. If you buy this, you're really wasting your money. Can I say that? Can I say that? Okay, yeah, 1 out of 10. Sorry, I'm not going to give 0. It's food. It's got nutrition in there. In fact, this probably has more nutrition than others because it's got so much sugar in there. So, yeah, if you're malnourished, have this one. I like the look of this. Well, not so much the outside, but the rice. It's so much prettier. Individually, you can see the individual grain of rice. Oh, that looks so good. That's how it should be. This is giving me pleasure. Properly cooked. The rice is not overmixed. Very subtle seasoning. I like it. But then, that's where it stops, I think. I feel sad to have such a nice rice and then so well seasoned rice to be doused with so much sauce and the dressing. Oh, that opens. Look, I make that mistakes all the time. Too much filling, that's why. And actually the maki looks a little bit longer than usual. So I don't know if people know that. Nori sheets doesn't come in square. There's actually slightly, there are small difference between the two sides. One is, it's a rectangular. So if you cut the nori sheet in the wrong direction, you end up with a bit less depth to work with. So I suspect this may be cut the wrong way, and that's why the inside cannot fit as much ingredient. Yeah, just as I suspected. The dominating flavor is a fried onion outside. The next flavor is the pickled ginger inside. Avocado, you can't really taste it, but it did work as like a lubricant. It provides some fattiness in the whole mixture. With the sauce drizzle on top, got a little bit too salty for me. The fish was a non-event. You can hardly detect the fish in there. That is a shame. Got all the right skills and the right work into the rice. Everything else just undone all that good work and hard work in there. I'm so sad. But maybe that's just because of this specific roll. I would love to try the like simpler maki, like a hosomaki, or just nigiri. I'm sure they'll do good. The rice is the best we've had so far, but as the whole, it is a creative dish. I enjoy eating that. 6.5, 6.5. Rice on its own, 8. But the other work just hides the rice, and it's not one of the mass ones. It has to be somewhere local with a real chef doing this work. Last one. Firstly, I like the look of this nigiri a bit more than the previous few we have tried. Definitely chef made by hand, although yeah, way too much rice for my liking. You can see when you just pick up the rice, it gives a little bit and has a texture. It's not too manhandled, yeah, and it's not dense. So I like that. I'm just going to try the rice now. Don't know if the rice is under-seasoned or just extremely subtle, but it does feel it's slightly under-seasoned. And the texture of the rice, it's not as well cooked as the previous one. The oil seeping through the fish tells me this may have been made a while ago. It's not, we just got this delivery. So it may be made a little bit longer than other sushi. Well, stickiness from the rice definitely comes through. It's not a good texture. Salmon is sliced much thicker than the tuna. And I think the amount of rice is about the same. So the balance changes a lot. But the salmon is fresh. I think that tuna is oxidized a little bit. That metallic notes coming through a bit stronger. 5.5. 5.5, yeah. Right, now the crunch time. Number one, the first plate is a new sushi place, Unagi. Number two is, number two was the supermarket one, but it's the better of the two supermarkets, I believe that's correct. So I'm guessing either Waitress or Marks and Spencer. Number three, I actually quite enjoyed that. Rice was not as good, I remember that. So I am going to guess Samsi, possibly. Number four, that I have no idea. It's a very, very strange way of presenting it. Very strange combination. It didn't taste completely bad, but it did have problem with the rice. In fact, a really bad problem with the rice. It feels like a little bit industrial. So I'm going to guess probably Itsu or noodle. 5. Oh yeah, the lowest score one. The only way I'm going by is the most budget supermarket to produce that. So my guess is Aldi or Lidl. I'm not sure, but it feels pretty budget. So much seasoning, so much sugar to hide something. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, 6. I actually really enjoy it. I think, given the rice and the style of it, Sushi Marvel. 7. Again, this is great presentation. Looks like great skill with the nigiri. Probably Kyotoya. Tell me, how wrong was I? Number 1. Oh, Honey Sushi. I have to say that surprised me because I recently tried Honey Sushi very recently, like only 2-3 weeks ago, and this rice was completely different flavor, much improved. Number 2, I'm confident about number 2.
Tesco's.
Oh, well, supermarket, Tesco. Number 3. Oh, Yo Sushi. I was debating between Samsi and the Yo Sushi, to be fair. M&S.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah.
I am very pleased. I am very, very pleased. Everyone go for that. Good value for money.
Aldi, you were right.
Yes!
And one big thing is £1.60. That's their most expensive sushi platter.
Oh, if you're really hungry and running out of energy, buy that one. That's the quickest way to you get more energy per pound. Yeah, definitely. No way, Itsu. Good rice, very, very good rice. But why did they do the rest? Well, because it's Itsu, so they have to do the rest to undo the hard work of the rice. Fair enough. No way, Zumu. That was surprising. I have to say that was very, very surprising with Zumu. But actually, I know Zumu have quite a few outlets, and I think the trainings between different outlets are very different. The chef is very different. This is a fun night, I think. We will try to think of something else to do next time. But, yep, that's sushi in Manchester.